Hello guys and gals and welcome! Today we're gonna play some Druid. My Druid's still a little lowbie character, he's not very high. He's only like level 22. But he's got lots of gear waiting for him. He's holding in there. I think first thing we need to do is grab some equipment for him, because I did have some stuff laying around for him. Some boots I think, and well actually he's got pretty good boots. And he is so freaking full. Just full of everything. He really needs an off mule, doesn't he? Oh Lord, he does. He does indeed need an off mule. Alright, so first let's go kill something, just so we can earn this game. Because we don't want to end up losing our stuff. You wrong. You wrong, babe. You wrong. You wrong. It's a joke, babe. It's my house. My house. Clear this real quick. Bing. Fresh chat. That's what we need. Some fresh chat. The freshest. Not the newest, the freshest chat. What kind of chat? Fresh chat. Ooh, so fresh. Alright. So we got our little, we killed some stuff. Let's go make a portal. Alright, let's drop some junk on the ground. Anything we don't specifically need, we're going to have to go make another mule, I think, because I don't think I have like anything. Actually, no, he could use Moser's Blessed Circle in a couple levels. Actually be good for him. And he could use the gold skin, which also has all resistances 35 in a couple levels, so that would also be good for him. Don't need these rings. Ooh. All resistances 35, or this one to all skills. Cannot. Ooh, it has cannot be frozen. Okay, well that settles that. We could save this for the Merc though. That's not a terrible Merc armor. So let's see. Yeah, let's save that for the Merc. I actually kind of want to hold on to that too. Alright, let's drop a bunch of these rings. Gems that we don't need. What level is Saracen's chance? 47? That's kind of high. Oh wait, what's that? Elemental skills, faster cast. Level 30. Keep that. That frees up some space right there. Alright, what's in the stash? More rings. Ring, 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 ringy, ringy, ring. Ringy, ringy, rings. You don't need none of this. Why the hell am I holding on to that? That thing sucks. Oops, there's my elemental aiming. It dropped it on the ground yet again. Alright, definitely don't need the wisdom draw on this character. These druid, all druids, druid. Don't need that. Don't need that. I mean, he actually could use the Frostburn Gauntlets. Might actually be good for him. Doesn't need the Night or the Gold Wrap because he's running Night Smoke, which has all resists on it. And I have this +1 Druid. Oh wow, that's really nice. 30, 16, 16, 16, +1. That's kind of crappy. I mean, it's +2, 10% faster cast, but it doesn't have any of those resistances on it. And then, I mean, we'll hold on to it. It's not going to be useful on any other character but this one anyway. So, you know, there's that. This is inventory Tetris. There's got to be a way I can arrange this better. Let's try this, and then this, and then this, and then you there, and you there, and well, this inventory Tetris is broken. I can fit another two square item, but I can't fit the elemental charm. That's okay. It'll just sit in my inventory then. That's not a big deal. The charms can just sit there. This needs to be sold. That rune needs to be transferred. The rest of this needs to be transferred to a new character.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, that's worth 5,000. I'll hold off on selling that. Alright, let's go create a new character, and because we don't have enough room, we need to delete somebody, unfortunately. It's gonna be poor Toss Me. He never did get leveled up all the way. Loot. GGM loot. Oh my god, click it.
Good day.
Alright, pick up all this jank. What's up, Karen Tay 44?
Presence honors me.
If I had to answer that question without like any like long drawn out explanation, the answer to that question is yes. New characters are going to have a hard time with Diablo 2. Diablo 2 has a lot of hidden mechanics and things that quite honestly you don't know unless someone tells you. You don't know unless someone shows you, or you figure it out on your own eventually, but there are a lot of hidden mechanics in Diablo 2. And it's something that it takes time, you know, and experience to learn. The, you know, what am I doing? Put these rings in here. Rings do not go in the stash. If you're really interested in getting into Diablo II Resurrected, I would definitely recommend getting into this game now. I have a lot of videos for beginners for Diablo II Resurrected, so I have anticipated, so to speak, the rush of newer players coming in, especially on the consoles. So if you're interested in those videos, I have a whole playlist, pretty much nothing but refresher videos, which is what I call them. But they also are great for newer players who are just coming in. I even just put out a video, was it like yesterday or 2 days ago? It's basically all about like stuff for newer players, like things that that newer players should know. It's called Tips and Tricks for New Players, and it goes over most of the things that you know the game just doesn't show you, and that you definitely want to know. And that's that video right there. And all these videos, like especially this one, are in the refresher video playlist. But if you're interested specifically for like a brand new player, that's definitely one that I would start out with. And then there are some more advanced refresher videos in there. Basically, I go over just about everything that I can think of personally to try and help the newer players ease into the game, I guess would be the term. trust me when I say it's worth it. This game is amazing, and you should definitely give it a try.
Trade me too. I'm not gonna give you anything, and you don't have to give me anything.
Let's see. Alright, so we're going to play the Druid today. I just cleared out his inventory specifically for that reason. So we're going to go ahead and hop on the Druid. What I'm making today is what's called a Hurricane Druid. And to make a Hurricane Druid, you kind of have to build him a little wonky. And the reason for that is the skills or the spells and stuff that you would need for your character tend to be out of reach in the beginning. So you'll find a lot of this in Diablo 2 where, you know, maybe you have a particular build in mind, but you can't necessarily build your character that way because the character, you know, is, how do I put it, it's not possible to build early on. So like take for instance, if I wanted to build Hurricane, which is down here, it's level 30, I need to get there first, obviously. So this one is level 24, Tornado, this one is level 18, Twister, and this one is level 12, Cyclone Armor. But Cyclone Armor is not an attack skill. So I have to be level 18 before I can even start to get Twister, and that leads me down the tree toward Hurricane. But in the meantime, from level 1 all the way up to, you know, like level 12 or 18, where I can first get Twister, Twister's not really that great by itself. Tornado's a much better attack skill than Twister is, so you kind of have to wait till around level 24, and I'm only level 22. At which point you can respec into Tornado if that's what you would prefer. But right now I'm running through the Fire Tree, which is a very low level tree. So this one starts at level 1, Firestorm. You get this at level 4, and this one is level 8. So you get a nice little speed momentum building up here, and you can use Fissure for the entire first part of your Druid. And then what you do is eventually you're going to want to respec your character. So you do get 3 free respecs at Akara. So reset stat skill points here. And you basically just reset your tree, and you're going to put your points back in on this side. Arctic Blast is absolutely awful, and I would definitely recommend no one ever build Arctic Blast. And that comes from a person who has actually built an Arctic Blast Druid before. So keep that in mind. I think I am actually finished with this zone, but I would like to get to level 24. So I'm going to follow this guy around. I'm going to do what he says, walk with him, and we'll see just if I can get 2 more levels.
My ship is your ship.
Once I hit level 24 and I can get access to Tornado, I might swap over.
Well,
Whew, so much nice gear waiting for me, and I just got to level up for it. One of the beautiful things about this game is that none of the loot is locked to any specific character. You can share loot in between people. You can do all sorts of interesting things with your equipment, like, you know, give it to your friends, or be generous with it and drop it on the ground for your enemies. And it's just a really fun system because, you know, it makes for this charity. A lot of people like to focus on the fact that you know, Diablo 2's global loot system is Diablo 2's global loot system is how do I put it? This terrible monster of demonhood where, you know, everybody's the greediest people in the world and no one wants to share anything, and if anything drops on the ground they hoover it up like a jet vacuum cleaner. But the truth of the matter is much different. The truth of the matter is that when you play Diablo 2, you will find a lot of people who are very altruistic, who will have lots of equipment laying around, and when they see a young, struggling necromancer or druid or sorceress or anything like that, you know, they'll help you out. I mean, they drop gear on the ground, they'll come help power level you and stuff like that. And you know, that's one of the most fun things I think about Diablo. You know, the fighting aside, the leveling your character aside, having your the most awesome build in the world aside. Even Boro, I think, would agree. Hey, Boro, that helping out the newer players and like dropping gear on the ground and like rushing them through an area is probably more fun than half the other stuff in the game. Be the big daddy boss monster or boss player who comes in and helps out all the little new players, keeps them alive. See, here's Boro. He said he always gives stuff that he doesn't need. And that's another thing is that, you know, say you have no intention of ever building a paladin, right? So so basically, you know, you've got this really awesome like paladin shield or paladin armor that you find, right? And you're never gonna build one, but you found it. You know, you're like, oh my god, this is like the best paladin shield ever, you know, and you find a paladin that could use this item and you give it to them because that's kind of what you do with Diablo. And then, you know, there's more fun, as Boro pointed out. You know, you can there's a certain like gambling aspect to the game where when you pick up an item and like it could gamble like the absolute perfect modifications on it, and you pick up this item and you're like, it just like glows in your hands and you're like, oh, because it literally like has like the perfect mods that ever existed on an item worth like $10,000 in real life. I just trade in game, Bora. I feel like the currency thing is a little middleman. Middleman. This guy's using map hack. Wrong way. Oh Lord. What's that? Plus the blaze, it'll be worth some money. I mean, if you have something that's that rare, that's untradeable, it's almost like a really cool thing, though. I mean, you have this item that you know is worth so much money that you really can't even get what it's worth. I mean, at that point, you shouldn't be trading in Jaw runes. You should be trading in Zod runes. What is the conversion of a Jaw to a Zod? It's no different than using different different dollar signs. How would a Zod be below a Jaw? Isn't Zod literally the hardest one to find in the game? And it literally takes, even if you want to make it, you have to take two, is it 2 or 3? I can't remember. Of the one below it and transmute it up. No, Zods gets used for a lot of things. Ethereal items. If you have any type of ethereal item that needs to be Zodded, there's a lot of ethereal items that Zod works for that makes them pretty godlike. I have one on one of my other characters right now. The Tomb Reaver Cryptic Axe Ethereal with 3 sockets, running a Zod in there to keep it from breaking. And there's hundreds of items like that when they spawn ethereal can be Zodded for some pretty awesome equipment.
I quit. Come here, get out.
I thought this kid was map hacking and he knew the way, but looks like he doesn't know the way. This way, sucker. Why are you leaving? Come back. Uh-oh, here comes Ravenheart. Ravenheart. Oh, Lord. Now we got 2 necromancers. Demon butt cheeks. That's what I got to say about that. You got zilch keys. You need some keys, Boro? I got a bunch of keys. Twitching Heart gave me like a full set of keys. I don't have enough T keys. I think T keys are the ones that I don't have. Because I used them for the last set that I did. Dude, I got tons of stuff. I'm not really worried about it. You want to run some Ubers? We can run Ubers together. How about that? My paladin has been tested on Ubers, and he might not be the best in the world, but I started to realize exactly how I needed to build him specifically for Ubers. So he's much better off now than he was when I first started, and I could probably do it on my own now if I really wanted. But I mean, if you want to run some Ubers together, we could, whatever torch drops. Most of my characters have torches, so I'm not really worried about it. A Zealer can easily be a smiter. But specifically, my Conviction Paladin, he cancels out the aura from the Conviction aura from what's his face. It actually worked out really well. I could probably loan you a pair. I got a couple pair of Gourd Riders on several characters. I was going to level up my druid for a little while first. But specifically, I know for a fact that I have, like, none of the keys that come from the Countess. So if you don't have the Countess keys, then we're probably not going to be able to do it. So we're going to need at least 3 T keys. Or is it T keys, right, for the Countess? Give 1 of each. Well, then we still have time to go. I mean, we need to farm. I know for a fact I have a whole bunch of the ones that come from the Summoner, I think. The Summoner is hate. I have like a million hates. And Destruction, I think I might have enough for 1 set. I mean, I can always check my mule later on, just remind me. But for right now, I'm just leveling up, having some fun. I mean, there's no reason to worry about it. He's level 92. I actually have 2 paladins, and I was considering swapping my better gear over to my other pally because he has. So one of my paladins is built for Conviction, and the other one is built for Zeal. And I mean, if you have a Zeal Paladin, maybe we could just run the Zeal and the Conviction Paladin together, and we'd be fine. Because if I'm running Conviction and you run Salvation, we should be actually pretty much immortal in there. If you don't have any Absorption, I mean, we could try and figure that out. You know, Raven Frost. Dwarf Star, etc. The absorption seems to help out a frickin' buttload. All resistances. Like the majority of the damage in there is the majority of the damage in there is elemental. Like there's really not a whole lot of physical damage coming out of those characters. Well, it's not really about damage so much as it's about surviving. Well, the thing is I run Conviction to cancel out the aura from what's his face. So he runs Conviction 2. I can't remember which one runs Conviction for some reason. Is it Uber Mephisto or Uber Bale? One of them runs Conviction, level 25 Conviction. And yeah, so if I run Conviction, it will cancel out Mephisto's Conviction. So basically what we do is I run Conviction and then you run Salvation and we just murder him. Because without his Conviction, Mephisto is a piece of cake. And then you can switch back to Fanaticism for Bale, and I'll switch to Conviction because Bale spams the crap out of elemental attacks as well. The main concern with Bale, though, is his ghosts. They stack up on you really fast. I can kill the ghosts like super quick, but the problem is it's like there's no life steal or mana steal from the ghosts because they're physical immune, and things just start to go weird. I noticed though that Smite was definitely the best thing to use against Bale himself. Like it worked out best on Bale over everything. Because he just doesn't stay still, and it's good to have that just spam stun. Because he will not stay still, I swear. One level away from respec. Take a look at this gear. 80 strength on the armor. No strength on that armor. 53 on the shields. I'm gonna look at what my highest strength requirement is. It looks like 60 to me. Ching! 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 He gave me a 20% cold, 18% poison, 13% magic find ring. It's actually not a terrible ring at all. Especially since it's level 9. Do you need a ring, Raven? I'm not sure if Raven's in here. I think he said something about not being able to watch the stream and play at the same time. I can't remember. Let me take a look at my keys real quick since I'm waiting on Raven anyway. So here's my key mule here. Expires in 4 days. At least the queues are gone. Alright, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 keys of hate. 1, 2, 2 keys of destruction. You said you have 1 key of destruction. So we are running into a key of terror problem then. So with your 1 key of destruction, we're at 3 keys of destruction, and then we need 3. Well, you said you have 1 key of terror, so we need 2 more keys of terror, and we'll have enough to go into a run. I really want to put that on my my assassin. I think that would be a good move for my assassin. So I'll type that into chat just in case you're not paying attention. So 21 keys of hate and 2 keys of destruction. And I guess if you, I mean, if you wanted to trade some of the keys of hate for, you know, whatever. I just wanted to give you a showing of what's I got, so you know what we need. If you want to do some more beers. What's up, Deviant Brute? Oh yeah, so I updated the subscriber badge. So we have a subscriber badge now, and instead of that stupid little star or whatever it was before, the subscriber badge is now a little chinchilla, with a little heart. So he's the subscriber badge now. So if you got a subscription, it shows off a little chinchilla. You don't get one though, Deviant Brute, because apparently you're a founder. Do.
No, I'm not.
Ugh, one of the dogs just farted. Which one was it? She even in here? Or he even in here? He is. Tomb runs. Help Act 2, please. 59 minutes. Tomb run for you. Fisto. Sounds like the name of a porn star. Fisto. I got so many jokes, and I don't want to say a single one of them because I'm sure they're awful. They'll probably get me banned from Twitch. Fistotopos? What is he, Greek? I feel like Raven is not listening. Raven! A2. Well, there's Raven still in here. Hadn't even left. PP! PP TP! I don't even know if you can even complete the game here. So where's level 2 waypoint? Yay! Beep beep!
What?
Teleport, please.
was collecting stuff.
Rawr. Burn in the fires of Gehenna. The fires of Gehenna. Man, he's using. Look at them, how decked out my freaking Merc is, though. Look, he got a twitch throw. He's got a freaking ethereal Tarn helm, and he's running a freaking Razor Tine Trident. My freaking Merc's OP. I don't know what's killing my Merc, because he can murder everything comes around. At level 24, he's got like the best gear you could possibly have. Only way this could be better is if it was an ethereal Razor Tine and an ethereal Twitch Throw. Why are there no names on my map? I must have taken it off by accident. Configure controls. I'm sure I pressed the button and I just don't remember what it is. I think it's V, actually. Let's try that. No? It's not it. What the hell button did I press? Party on auto map F11. Okay, that's not it. Names on auto map F12. Okay. Sweet. I can't read them or anything because they're all over top of each other. What is this? Are we pretending to be Gandalf today? You shall not pass. It's a gem shrine. Anybody got a flawless? Burn, baby, burn, burn and burn. Chipped ruby. Fistolopatus. Deviant brute. Grill your steaks, sir. I saw somebody at Kroger, one of the people that does like the grilling, and they take like a little spray bottles. They get like a brand new one, and they put apple juice in it, and they just spray the apple juice all over the grill. Like, I guess to moisten everything up. Keeps everything from drying out, apparently. It's like constant coating in apple juice. Lod Emerald. A quantum gemerald. Like there's a way up here. Nope, dead end. And nobody in it, no monsters even there. Dead end. Oh, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. If you don't want, Cleglaws Claw. And I'm wearing Cleglaws pincers. I'm actually curious whether that would actually be advantageous for me to put on. I really like the shield I have on, but let's take a look and see what that is. All resistance is 15, 50 defense, and attack rating based on character level. So not exactly like the greatest. especially considering I don't need the attack rating. But I do get all resists, so it's going to bring my resistances up quite a bit. What about the block chance? It's like 25%. That's really low. Meh. I'd give it to Ravenheart, but Ravenheart's probably using a sick head with plus the skills on it.
Oh, they have in this game with it?
Brrr, swing. Skeleton. Skeleton. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. +2 to Shiver Armor, +2 to Ice Blast. It's gonna sell for good money too.
Oh, you won't. Girl, okay. You see? Oh, G-Max! We have automatically done. I like this game. And it's a really old one,
Oh,
too.
what a Raven find over here. Skeletons.
Look at the sheep over there. So maybe it was better up for a second round. Maybe next time.
9% extra gold from monsters. Following the raven, the raven, the raven, following the raven wherever he may go. Small charm. Small charm of 8% extra gold for monsters. I swear every single thing I found so far has been extra gold for monsters. Oh wow. Replenishes quantity with knockback level 6 spear. That's actually freaking awesome. It's literally level 6. It replenishes quantity. It's 11 to 26 damage throw. So you can literally throw this at somebody. It knocks them back. It's constantly regenerating its quantity. That is quite beautiful, actually. You know what? It's too bad I don't have the dexterity to wear it. I'd use it right now. That'd be a fun little combination for chucking spears at people. I will chuck spears at everybody. What is this? A short spear? I will chuck short spears at everybody. My death blight spear. Burn. I need one more level so I can be a creature of the night.
Watch it this time. Hey, up. Mommy, get on. I'm in the orange ride. Are you not? You're not? With the wedding. Yes! I shove it.
Ring! Murder. Ching, 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 ching.
You're poison.
Burn. Burn. What do you drop 2 scimitars? Are they both ethereal too? They're both sockets. If you didn't know this, it's a very interesting fact, is that the flying scimitars can only drop scimitars of normal, nightmare, and hell quality. So believe it or not, they're actually pretty good monsters to get unique items off of. Any of the unique scimitars. So if you're looking for one of the unique scimitars, I don't know which one, they will have a good chance of dropping them from them because they always drop scimitars.
So next time it's not me. I'm going to jump in the water. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna stand by something high. Just watch me stay up.
I will stab you in the eye. Stab, 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 stab. Stab. Stab, stab.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop.
I died immediately.
Died immediately. It's named in Act 2. Alright, let's go. Raven! What quest are you on, Raven? I'm gonna eat some pretzels. Talrosh's tomb. So we're in the Canyon of the Magi? The Canyon of the Maggots? Is that where we are? The Maggoty Canyon.
Greetings.
The Maggoty Canyon. I could sell this in Act 3 where it's worth 15,000 gold.
Oh, no, you're not.
Hello.
I didn't buy it. I'm gonna be on.
Where are we at? Arcane? And away we go! Good, we're finally making some progress. We're making some progress, folks. Progress has been made. Pretzels have been opened. Demons have been summoned. Pretzel thief. I had to fend off a pretzel thief. Sweet, level 24, time to respec. I see you there, Neverwhelm. Always trolling. Always trolling. Cause you're a troll. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Get them doggies trolling. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Rawhide. Boom, reset. Take off my plus strength stuff for a second. Where the hell's the rest of this plus strength coming from? I don't even see where it's coming from. A charm? Oh, a charm. Okay. There we go. I need at least 60. None of this gear is permanent, so I can't be relying on it. Windy Druid. That's right, Windy Druid. And y'all be jealous. Alright, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Iffer. Alright, and Twister beefs up. Yoosh. So we're going to put some points in Yoosh. And also, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 points in Oak Sage. And I would like to have a Solar Creeper, but he's... you know, actually I can put 1 point in Solar Creeper. It's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that's it. We're swapped. Swippy, swappy, swippy, swippy, swap. Got them swippy, swap, swaps, and the swippy, swap, swaps. Low sodium. This is the covered in salt. What are you talking about, everyone? Got them pretzels. I'm gonna drink the pretzel salt when I'm done. That's right, the all sodium diet. You're right. Correct. Don't judge. She's fine. She's playing Roblox right now with Woogie. I don't know what they're doing. They're building something. Look like at a pizza place. Somebody made a Diablo Roblox game, believe it or not. Apparently it's Diablo converted to Roblox. I say Roblox. I think it's funny. This is a lot more of an active role. Fisher is so inactive.
Yeah.
I should play it one day for a joke.
Gotta do reset.
Guess it doesn't matter. We're going in it too.
I'm excited to see it. I'm not sitting down, I'm inside of it. We just got some money. Let's get some money. Yeah, it's only 5. Oh, I have to left time now.
My tornadoes won't go through the door. The Big Lebowski. What's up, Big Lebowski? A circle. A circle? What's a circle? A circle? I definitely can't kill as fast as I could with the fissure, but the fissure was all beefed up. I had a lot of points into it. I'll catch up. Take that them gnarly staffs. I'll take both them gnarly staffs. Terrible. Terrible. They're both terrible gnarly staffs.
Dancing on your back. On your back.
Hmm. I just got Tal Eth. Stealth armor. Lightning resistance, I'll take it. Who does not need lightning resistance?
No, it has to be here. Alright, well, I'm going to my go with seatbelts. Yeah, I just did. It wouldn't let me. I tried throwing bears with it.
You want any more pretzels, Boogie? Yeah.
My right is-
Tornado. I can't wait to see what the tornadoes look like in Diablo II Resurrected.
Oh, look at spiral saw.
They look kind of cheesy in this game. Pew, 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 pew. I will summon forth a torrent of wind. The windly Winderson from Winding Town. Ooh, some light gauntlets. Ethereal light gauntlets. I like them. I like them a lot. Boom, shaka laka 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 laka, boom, boom, boom. Kicking all your urns and you can't tell me what to do. Kicking all your urns and I will probably step in poo. Ow, you guys are rude. I'm trying to identify my equipment. Bink. Afford a strength charm. NATO. GGM NATO. I am on my way. Alright, Merc. This is where you get tested, okay? I know I said earlier you got like the best gear out of any Merc that ever existed in Mercland at this level. But Duriel will test you, and he will break you, and he will destroy you. Do not let him break you. Don't let him do it. Bink.
Welcome back, stranger.
Bink. Alright, potioned up. Ready to go. Potioned up, ready to go. GGM NATO. Lord, I clicked on the wrong portal. They already gonna kill him. That's okay. I got this. NATOs, NATOs, all the NATOs. You can't handle NATOs. Yeah, yo, sucker. Muley, Navajo of Doom. Naviejo.
I will find you yet.
I always used to join these games and I'd transfer my stuff in like Act 5 because there's no way they can get there. Rawr. Boom, 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 boom. Five days to go.
How about put me a cactus right here? Because I don't know why.
I got Christmas.
Oh, but thank you. Oh, my parasol.
No, it means it's open again. Oh.
I'm not telling him that, Neverworld. I'm not.
Well, I'm gonna go on my back.
I am not telling him that. And it's only low-level dueling you're good at, sir. Just low-level dueling. Well, so let's be honest. You're one of them low-level duelers. I ain't never seen you duel high-level yet. Where's your level 99, or your level 99 duel in Amazon? Where's she at?
Go inside. Go inside.
Your friend deleted your assassin? Why would he delete your assassin?
I got all the keys placed.
He probably did it because you were addicted to PvP and he needed to unaddict you. And the best way to unaddict you was to get rid of your PvP character. Soulflay Claymore. And a jade figurine. Somebody can have this Soulflay Claymore if they want it.
What do you need?
Somebody with the... it makes my brain hurt, Neverworld. Don't... Why you do that? Why would... I don't... That doesn't... Does not compute. Does not compute. It does not compute. Somebody's about to steal my car. Let's go out there and bash it with baseball bats before they steal it. Hurry up, quick, get the baseball bat, bash it. A thief shows up. Oh, they already bashed up the car with the baseball bats. Guess I won't steal it. Shucks. It's a freaking light crossbow on the ground too. What the hell? I mean, and that makes sense if you're like the Starship Enterprise and you need to like initiate self-destruct so that the Romulans don't get your technology. Okay, but this isn't the Starship Enterprise. It's not a matter of international defense. Besides, couldn't he have just changed the password? Like, if you think someone's hacking into your account, just change the password, maybe? Might be a good idea. I mean, and let's be honest, okay? Even if you couldn't defend the account, alright? So let's just pretend the person had, like, just a direct neural link to your brain or something, and he would just know your password no matter what or something. I don't know, something crazy like that. And you know, whatever the case may be, he could have still dropped the items and transferred them to another account. You know, that seems like a valid choice instead of deleting the whole character and all the items. I could have just deleted just the character, and then, you know, I don't know. Rawr. That's a long staff of good money. I don't know what to tell you, Neverworld. Sounds like a bad idea to give your password away to other people. Although, you know, I can hardly judge you because I also had given my password away to someone else back then. My brother had my password and also my, what's up, Cope Troll? First time seeing you in chat. Always nice to see some new faces. Well, you know, figuratively speaking. Some new usernames. You can see my face, but I can't see yours. Welcome to the big party. We got a whole bunch of crazy people in here, and I hope you're prepared because they're slightly mentally insane. Especially Neverworld. He's on the top of the list. Yep. Schedule a whole week of vacation, Scope Troll. A whole week of vacation. In fact, you know, when the beta comes out, I'm gonna be streaming that nonstop too. So hit the follow button, stick around, because I guarantee you, when the beta comes out, I'll be streaming it like all day, every day, until my eyes bleed. Bleeding eyes. Ugh. Who is gassing like that? And why does it keep blowing toward me? That is so cute. Witchaway just sitting there, and Woogie turned around, and Witchaway was just like, I'm slow, I'm scared.
Greetings.
I need to socket this Twitch throw. I've used it on so many characters. Like, do yourself a favor, and if you get yourself a Twitch throw armor, like, just go ahead and socket it and put something nice in there. Because you're going to use it on so many characters. It's 20% IAS, it's 20% faster at recovery, 25% increased chance of blocking. Strength and dex, it's like an amazing piece of gear for low-level characters. And if you find one, especially like early game, before you start getting high levels and you start rushing all your characters through, man, Twitch throw is just a beast of a piece of armor, I'll tell you what. Especially if you find an ethereal one, hold on to that because it's great for low-level mercs. And if you have like a character who actually wants to use Twitch throw like full time, until you can manage to get yourself something like a treachery or I think like the IAS armors. I think treachery is like one of the best IAS armors because it's 45%. So like until you get a treachery, you could upgrade it with the rune recipe in Herodric Cube, And then you can have a freaking upgraded Twitch throw, which is pretty cool. The defense will go way up on it, which will be a huge bonus. Oh, wow, I can't even use that stupid thing.
I can't use this yet.
Oh, fine. I'll use this. It's got +4 to mana after each kill. That's actually pretty sweet. +4 to mana after each kill. +4 to mana after each kill. +4 to mana after each kill. So I'm rocking 4/4/4, which is 12 to mana after each kill. I'll take it. I will take it. Plus the mana after each kill is really good until you get to a certain level, and then it kind of wanes off. But early game, it's clutch. Trust me when I say plus mana after each kill is very clutch early game, because basically every time you kill something, you get part of your mana back. Can definitely help you avoid the inevitable potion spam of doom. Especially when you're fighting a lot of small monsters, because every single monster is going to give you that +12. So you're going to get +12, +12, +12, +12, +12. That's going to be real fast. Why is everything extra gold for monsters today? Extra gold for monsters. Extra gold for monsters. Did you know that we give some extra gold for monsters? Can't wait till I get NATO. It's the name of my character after all. GGM NATO. So that I can be a hurricane druid. In the depths of the jungle was born a druid who controls the wind. Many sought to tame the natural forces of wind and earth, but GGM NATO was the one to achieve it, harnessing the power of tornadoes, twisters, and even hurricanes. I remember when I was a kid and I was like reading about hurricanes. They were, they would teach us all about it. Hurricanes are a big deal here in Virginia, by the way. If you're in like California or something, you've probably never even seen a hurricane in your life. But if you're in Virginia or anywhere on the East Coast, usually you've participated in a couple hurricanes. You get a little badge afterward. They give you a little, it's like I survived hurricane, Isabel badge. I'm just kidding. There's no badges. That would be cool though. Basically one of the things that they teach you is that hurricanes actually have an increased chance to spawn tornadoes. So in the middle of a hurricane, tornadoes and like little touchdown twisters and stuff have like a really good chance to drop down essentially. And I always thought that was really cool. And in the game, I thought it would be really cool if they had actually added like a little like, I don't know, like a kind of like a spawning tornado thing that comes out of the hurricanes, like little tornadoes would like spawn inside the hurricane or something. I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then it would like go off of your tornado or like the little twister skill level. So if you didn't build those skills, that would be kind of crappy. But hopefully, if you're a hurricane druid, you've built those skills. Oh, when the pygmies start marching in. Oh, when the pygmies march in, they will take those little spitters and they will spit all over you. Oh, 2 to Bone Sphere, 1 to Confuse, 1 Iron Maiden. Not that great. It's not that great. I'm getting my doll hairs. I tell you what, getting my doll hairs. Oh, Flare Dungeon. The brain. The brain. Brains. Who doesn't like some brains? I'll get you some brains. Gonna eat brains for breakfast. Brains. Got all them brains. Them zombie brains. Hmm? What's the matter with you? Interruptions. Please stand by. Sacred globe. It's terrible.
Just because it didn't fit past.
It's just my toe on the wall, babe. You act like I'm tearing down the house. Yeah, Cope Troll Beta is in August. We don't exactly know when that beta is. Sorry for the delayed response. I was absorbed in Diablo. Absorbed. We don't know exactly when the beta is going to be, but they said beta in August. What really confuses me is that they specifically said, in this order, mind you, they said beta will be in August, and pre-orders will get early access. So the way they stated it was like beta was in August, and then the pre-orders would get access before August, or beta is in August, and then the pre-orders get access. I don't know. It's a little odd. The way they stated it, I think, was a little odd. Like, they could have said specifically, you know, like, closed beta will be in the last half of August, and pre-orders will get access, you know, at the beginning of August, or something like that. But they didn't specify at all. You know, but it's only, what, 3 days away, or 4 days away from August, so I guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully when August hits, they'll drop some more details, I would hope. And as soon as they drop some more details, I'll have a video up probably outlining the details of the beta, so that you know, you guys and gals don't have to strain your eyeballs reading. You can listen to my pure silky velvet voice, and I'll tell you all about the beta. Appalachian Blizzard has announced that the beta will be on August 52nd. The 52nd day of August comes on the 39th equinox of the mega moon. In layman's terms, soon _ PM. Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't been released sooner. If you think about it, if you really put a lot of thought into it, you will realize that Diablo 2 is already a finished game. They're not doing any major changes. They're not doing any major, you know, like updates. They're not rebalancing the characters. They're pretty much just doing a one-to-one translation with quality of life fixes and better textures. The art team has more to do in Diablo II Resurrected than the actual game development team. I mean, the BattleNet side, I think, is probably going to take a little while. Like, that's something that I've understood. Like, they're going to have to convert everything over to the new BattleNet system, so that's going to take a little bit of effort. Hopefully, we'll get a look at the new BattleNet system. But you know, it's just weird, because I feel like what we're dealing with is a very unique situation, like in the gaming world. You know, normally for game development, you're gonna wait, you know, for all these different things to come about. You know, so So the developers have to program the game engine. They have to build all the assets. The art team has to come up with things that they don't necessarily have already in their mind. They draw pictures, concept art, all this other stuff, and all that's already been done. And the only things that, as far as I understand, that they're doing really is they're making new HD textures, right? They've got the new engine, which is over top of the old engine, interfacing with it, which isn't even really like a big deal, apparently. Apparently, it's just kind of like a skeleton hand over top of a skull. And then they have to deal with the translation from the old Battle.net system to the new one. Honestly, I kind of figured it would have been out in June. In fact, I think the game is so close to being finished, I don't even think we really have anything to worry about. I think by the time the beta comes out, we're already going to be running a mostly finished version of the game. I would definitely provide as much feedback as possible, though, during the beta phase, because I feel like they're very receptive to feedback, as long as that feedback is not like, noobs need add extra class and new act, otherwise me no buy. Like, I don't think they're going to listen to that kind of stuff, but if you're talking about like I don't really like the glowiness of the skeleton's hands, I feel like they're not glowy enough, or like the Act 2 mercenary looks kind of fat, and I think you need to skin him up a little bit, like that kind of stuff, I think they listen to. Shadow Freddy said corpse, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. I'm not really sure what you're asking there, sir. You're asking quite loudly with those exclamation points. I don't know. Corpse E. Okay, Shadow Freddy. Alright. I am the only one streaming because you can't legally stream Diablo II Resurrected right now. So basically what I'm doing is I have footage, which this is actually Diablo II Resurrected footage right here if you haven't seen it. And this is stuff that I captured during the technical alpha, Shadow Freddy. And basically what I'm doing is we're talking about Diablo II Resurrected. We're going over things. I know pretty much everything that there is to know about the game at this point. Like there's not much that I haven't talked about or learned in the from the Q question and answers, the news articles, going over the footage for like hours and hours. And so if you have any questions about Diablo II Resurrected, I'm definitely the guy to ask. And that's kind of why I'm on this channel, is that until Diablo II Resurrected is up, I want to be the spokesperson for Diablo II Resurrected, because I love the game so much. I really want other people to love it too. And last thing I want is for people to go into the game completely blind and dislike it because they didn't give it a chance, if that makes sense. So I've got tutorial videos up. I've got all sorts of stuff for people. If you take a look, I've got D2R refresher videos. These are on my YouTube channel. I also have all my Diablo II Resurrected alpha footage is on there as well. And I typed that in wrong. No, this is vanilla Diablo. This is not Project Diablo 2. So this is just vanilla Diablo Lord of Destruction expansion pack. No mods, no pluggy installed, no widescreen, no map hack, no anything. It's just this is as vanilla as it gets. And the reason why I'm playing vanilla Diablo is because, well, Diablo II Resurrected is also going to be vanilla Diablo. It's not going to have any of those mods. I mean, granted, we're going to have some quality of life updates, like the shared stash tab and stuff, but for the most part, it's still going to be the same game. It's a very unique situation, I wouldn't go, like if, let's say Diablo 4 was coming out instead of Diablo II Resurrected, and I wouldn't play Diablo 2 in Diablo 4's channel. I think that would be absolutely silly. People would probably get mad at me for that. But since Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected are still essentially the same game, I feel like a lot of people can gain a lot of knowledge, you know, knowledge by watching Diablo 2 get played, and that way when Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out, you can actually, you know what you're doing. And like I said, if you want to take a look at the Diablo 2 Resurrected footage, I have that up there too. But I thought it'd be more fun, instead of just simply playing old footage, would be to play the game and talk about Diablo 2 Resurrected. The sewers. I'm actually trying to refresh myself as well, so I don't want to sound like I know everything in the world, because I don't think anybody knows everything about Diablo. It's a very complicated game. But you know, in my time playing the game and refreshing my knowledge, I'm also making videos to help out you guys who are coming back to the game as well. So I figure that that's a good use of my time until Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out. Lightning enchanted. Whew. Man, them dogs be farting like crazy in this house. I'm gonna start singing that song. Somebody save me. Dog farts everywhere, oh God. Hold my breath. So are you coming back into Diablo 2 Cope Troll, or are you a veteran player? Can't remember if I asked you already.
Don't you dare touch me. Why?
Seethe Drool, the extra strong. And Raven ain't afraid to go in there and start beating stuff. His voice runs in there and he's like, boy, I will smack you with this wand upside the head. Don't think I won't do it. Sweet, sweet. What's up, for England? For England! And the Queen! Well, if you're interested in learning about Diablo 2, this is the right channel. I've also got some refresher videos if you're interested. You may have already seen me put that link up, but I go over a lot of things. And there have been a lot of changes since 1.09. I could probably go over some of them right now if you're interested. Just let me know. I don't want to bore people.
Want to ride teacups?
Man, you are farting up a storm. Did you go to the bathroom when you were outside, Flo? God, it smells like pure tea butthole. Just poop. It smells like it smells like she pooped on the carpet right now. Y'all, if I die and pass out on this stream from just terrible farts, save me, all right? Just save me. We need some air freshener up in here. We need some Febreze. This is raunchy. Alright, let me do something to take my mind off of them farts. Okay, so changes from 1.09. So in 1.09, they changed a whole bunch of things. Some things that were pretty standard. So, I don't know if you remember, but necromancers used to be able to summon like a trillion kabillion minions. They used to have like, like 20 skeletons, like 20 skeleton mages. There are like 20 revives that have like 60 monsters on the screen at any given time. So one of the things that they did, which was kind of like a quality of life feature, is they kind of reduced down some of that silliness from some of the skills. Like, for instance, you remember how you could level up Zeal all the way to level 20, and it was a 20-hit Zeal, and it was just absolutely ridiculous? because 20 hit Zeal, you'd be literally just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You couldn't do anything while you're sitting here. You couldn't run away. You couldn't do anything. You just stuck there for 20 hits. So they started to cap off some of the abilities. Like they took Zeal and they capped it at 5 hits. They took the Necromancer's skeletons and they brought them down from 20 to 10. So when you hit level 20, you have 10 more powerful skeletons than you did before. So a little less on the ridiculousness spam there. They did that to a couple skills. They also fixed the bug that was in the Amazon's guided arrow. I don't know if you remember, Amazon's guided arrow used to have this ridiculous thing where it would pierce through the target and then it would come back and pierce through the target again and then come back and pierce through the target again and come back, and it would just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you could fire like 1,000 guided arrows at somebody and it would just like, there would be like literally like 5,000 guided arrows just going like this back and forth between the target. They nerfed that. Yes, it's gone. It no longer pierces. What other changes are there? They added a lot of rune words. I'm sure you probably remember rune words, but they added a whole lot since 1.09. Ooh, yeah. Things like Enigma. Enigma is probably one that if you stopped in 1.09, you probably never seen an Enigma. Enigma is literally a rune word that gives you teleport. And it completely changed the game. A lot of people would say for the worse, because it kind of like broke a lot of characters, like PvP characters and stuff, because you can pretty much just teleport around now. So characters are actually all built around faster cast now, because everyone wants to teleport quickly. Even if you're a barbarian and you're running an Enigma, you still want like max faster cast, so you can be like a OP faster cast barbarian teleporting around. On my YouTube channel, I also have a video of going over all the low-level rune words. I already posted this link like 4 times, but you know what? Why not? Let's do it again. All my videos on there. One of them is basically all the low-level rune words, and some of them are pretty good, like Infinity. Well, sorry, Infinity's not low-level rune. Insight. Insight is a very good rune word that was added. It basically gives your mercenary meditation. And your mercenary having meditation is really awesome for like mana casters. So you can actually create that at a very low level and utilize the meditation aura really soon. A lot of people will make several insights, like when they start to level up and get into higher levels. Running out of mana. There's a whole bunch of little changes here and there. You'll have to get used to it all over again. The characters definitely got rebalanced a little bit. The rune words, I think, are the biggest thing. Is that when they started making all these strange rune words and stuff, they really kind of like broke a lot of builds that used to be really fun. But in the process, they also created a lot of builds that never existed before. It's kind of hard to explain, because with the rune words you can do very interesting things. Like you can create a sorceress that runs around killing people as a bear. You can do like just amazing stuff with like a whirlwind assassin. You can literally have a whirlwind assassin. Just all sorts of really cool things like that that just never were possible before. In like Flint. And of course, you know, there's a whole lot of changes too that we're all going to have to get used to in Diablo II Resurrected, and those are some very interesting changes we're going to have to look at. A lot of quality of life fixes, like shared stash. It's going to be interesting trying to teach myself all over again that I don't have to go and drop items to Mule. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I can just put them in my shared stash. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And apparently they're going to have 3 tabs on the shared stash. Apparently it was going to be 1 in the alpha, and they upped it to 3 tabs. So we're going to have 3 shared stash tabs, which is pretty darn cool. So lots and lots of nice gear that you can equip. The shared stash also brings with it some more interesting things when you think about it as far as sharing gear. So, like, if I were to have, like, a god tier, you know, let's say Breath of the Dying weapon or something, right? Well, you're never going to play more than one character at a time. So, when you log off your god character who has a Breath of the Dying, you take it off, you put it on the shared stash, you log out to your barbarian or whatever who's also using the Breath of the Dying, and then he uses the Breath of the Dying until he logs out. Or if you have an Enigma, you could drop the Enigma into your shared stash, and whoever needs an Enigma could use the Enigma. You would technically only need 1 Enigma. Now, I'm sure that the richer players would probably like to have, you know, multiple, you know, 1 for each character. But if you really think about it, having the shared stash allows you to have just 1 and share it in between characters, which is pretty cool. So I mean, if you had like a Mara's, you only had 1 Mara's kaleidoscope, you could take that Mara's kaleidoscope and share it in between your characters, you know. Or if you had like 1 pair of Gore Riders or something, and you only had several melee characters, you could share it in between your melee characters. There's a lot of things going on in the new version that I think a lot of people might not even realize, and that's one of them is the fact that the shared stash brings with it a whole new realm of possibilities as far as like how you play your characters. You know, like for instance, in the old days, one of my favorite things to do is grab a Necromancer. I go play the Necromancer, and the Necromancer can be pretty much naked. So at any point, if I create a new character, I could just strip my Necromancer of gear and give it to the others. But now I don't have to. I could have whatever gear I find on my Necromancer, I could use on him, and then I could make sure I drop it into the shared stash before I log out, and then I could go use the same exact gear on my Druid or my Paladin or whatever, you know, whatever gear that I need. No more having to worry about each individual character having his own specific set of gear. All resistance is 6.5 freeze duration. I will take that. That is actually really sweet. I always love these little low-level amulets because they're always so awesome. You'll find like a plus 10 strength, all resistance is 14 amulet, and you're like, okay, I'll take that. Dude, got me. What do you think? So right now I've been leveling up quite a few characters in preparation for Diablo II Resurrected. You know, getting like a general idea of the feel for the new game, because just like you, I believe when I stopped playing, it was like 1.09 or like 1.10 had like just come out or something. Like it was brand new, and so you know when Diablo II Resurrected got announced in and was it April or something like that, or a little bit before April? I can't remember exactly when it was announced, but it was announced. It was, I promise. I think. When it was announced, I started playing Diablo again and refreshing my knowledge on Diablo, kind of going through the journey myself. Ooh, stop burning me. That hurts. It's burnination. Take my tornadoes and love it. Don't know. Take the tornado. Down with Mephisto, the Lord of Destruction. Well, if you need to, if you're going to play online, go on the Battle.net website and register your CD keys with Battle.net. So go to the Battle.net account page and put your old CD keys in, because a lot of the old ones have been getting stolen by bots because the old ones are easy to guess. And register those on Battle.net, and then you can install it from the Battle.net launcher version, which doesn't require the CD anymore, which is pretty cool. So you just have to go to the Battle.net website, put your keys in there. It gives you a new set of keys, and then you download the game from Battle.net instead of installing it from the CDs. I can't carry anymore. I'm gonna go get some potions. You will have to uninstall the old version, though. A lot of people have that issue where they have the old version installed, and then they try and install the new version, and it doesn't work. The old version has some, like, the old version has some registry entries that have to be removed, so you have to completely uninstall the old version via the uninstaller, and or delete the registry entries, one or the other. I'm not scared of you, Mephisto. I got cyclone armor. Absorbs most of the elements that you wield. Don't tell me what to do, cause I will kill you with my tornado spam in your face. I can't imagine what it would be like to actually have somebody just spam tornadoes at your face. Mephisto, die! Die, Mephisto! Die, Mephisto! Please die! Ooh, a ring of mine! Ha! What do we get? Let's check this ring. Ring! 18% Nagel ring. It's terrible. I wasn't going to keep it anyway. I just wanted to identify it. I just wanted to identify. It's this long battle bow. Let's take a look at this.
What do you need?
Dun, 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 dun. Bigger mana potions, I will take them all. Put them in my mouth and I will drink them all. Oh yeah, by the way, for England, if you want to come and play with me, you're more than welcome to. I can drop you some gear. I'm on US East ladder right now, so if you want to play. Oh, and another interesting change on Diablo II Resurrected is not going to be any realms anymore. So, you know, right now we got US East and US West, and we got Europe, and we got China, and all those crazy places. There's not going to be any of that on Diablo II Resurrected. It's all going to be one big happy family. One big happy family. But yes, if you do want to play with me specifically, and you can play on stream here with me, we can talk and chat and stuff. I also have a Discord if you're interested in hopping in and saying hi. This is my personal Discord, so for my YouTube, Twitch channel. And then we also have a Diablo II Resurrected Discord. We have a whole bunch of people in there who are excited about Diablo II Resurrected. So if you're interested in that, you can always hop in there. And we got like over 600 people in there now. I think last time I checked it was like 666. And Yeah, there's just a ton of people in there who are super excited about the game too. I think they're already starting to form clans and stuff. My little tornadoes, little tornadoes. God, Twisters, go in the direction I want you to go, please. 'Twould be nice if you would go the direction that I need you to go, 'cause I need you to go that way, yes sir. Alright, let's go up here, let's resurrect my Merc. He's actually super helpful. Not really sure at what point he died, but don't want him to die. Is what random? Never will.
Greetings.
What are we talking about, sir? Mostly, yeah. It's a little hard to control. You can sort of, kinda control it, like sort of, kinda ish, sort of, kinda ish, maybe. Like it's not really something that you control though. It's like one of those things. It's like not quite right. Like if you use it in a certain position, sometimes it will go the direction that you want it to, but then sometimes it won't. Like it has a pathing, and it, like, I guess every single position you use it in, it has like 3 or 4 different paths, and so the paths are all variable. So like if you cast it in one particular place, sometimes it will go one particular way, and then sometimes it will go another particular way. And getting it to go straight is a hassle all on its own. Put a couple more points in his strength. I think I'm gonna probably need it later on for equipment. Boom, 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 boom. What level's Raven? Raven is level 23. Oh no. It's 1 level shy. 24 is the magic number. Well, actually, 25 is the magic number. To move on from here. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do when I get Diablo II Resurrected? Since we have the shared stash, I'm gonna like have certain charms, low level charms, specifically for low level characters. I'm gonna find like as many like level 10 charms as I can that have like plus to health, plus to mana, you know, plus resistances, things like that, and any of them that are like level 10 and below, or you know what, like we'll even do level 15 and below. I'll just sit in my stash, and every single time I make a new character, I'll just slap them all on. It'll be awesome. Terrible. Yeah, little leveling kits. And you know, it'll be interesting because I can have things like Bloodfist gauntlets waiting by, like maybe an Aratha's set, you know, just sitting in the shared stash. It'll be super easy to level up characters. I mean, I can just, hell yeah, I'll have an Aratha set just sitting in the stash at all times. Erathus. Ithras. I used to call it Ithras before I actually learned it was Erathus. People are like, what the hell is that? I don't know what the hell you saying, boy. Find Diablo in his sanctuary. I just said Druid because I didn't feel like typing his name. Druid. Oh look, he's got Hurricane. It's like I have Hurricane. It's like I have a hurricane. Do 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 do. Kettle barbecue chips. You ever try the Hawaiian barbecue chips? They're like they kind of have a little bit of like a salt and vinegar taste to them, and they're a little sweet. They're called like Hawaiian barbecue or something like that. And they make them in Kettle. I love Kettle. Us people who have the terrible taste buds, we tend to prefer foods that have nice texture. So Kettle chips are really fun because they have that nice crunch. By the way, fun fact: if you ever want to find out whether you have horrible taste buds or not, the Nintendo Switch cartridges. If you have a Nintendo Switch, the cartridges are covered in a bittering agent. Which is actually used to test and see if people have super taste testing abilities or not. So basically there's 3 types of tongues. I'm sure there's some variables in between, but there's 3 types of tongues that people have in the world. There is the people who have absolutely god-awful taste buds. So, you know, like, they're the people who generally like to eat whole jalapenos raw. They're just over there like, and then like literally their mouth is on fire and they can't even feel it. Those are the people who have absolutely god-awful taste buds. Then there's your normal taste buds, where, you know, people who can stand spicy foods but would rather not prefer to eat them on a regular basis. You know, milder spicy foods. And then there are these super tasters, right? So these super tasters are actually people who have really, really good taste buds. And these are people who throughout history have been... That's actually a really nice belt. These are people who throughout history are the like poison tasters, and like, you know, like in back in the old days there would be like the poison testers who would test the king's food for poison. Well, apparently certain poisons have like a very slight bitter taste that can only be distinguished by people who have like really good taste buds. Well, these people that have really good taste buds can't stand spicy food at all. It's like murder to them because they have such good taste buds. And so, you know, so these 3 different people, you know, react differently to the cartridge, the bittering agent on the cartridge. So the people who have horrible taste buds can't even taste the bittering agent. So it's like not even there to them. It just tastes like plastic. The people with normal taste buds, it's just very bitter, and you don't necessarily like it, but it's very bitter. And the people with super taste buds, like when they lick the cartridge, it's like instant vomit. Like it's like absolutely awful because they can taste like every bitter molecule in the cartridge. And I think it's freaking hilarious. I'm talking about these things, by the way. Even just holding the cartridge, by the way, and like sometimes if you're eating something and you put it in your mouth, you'll be like, ugh. Yeah, don't eat the cartridge though. It's probably not a good idea. No, this is unique to Nintendo. Unique to Nintendo. Nintendo.
One switch it out.
Well, dang, I ain't got.
I got to pay everyone for
Huh. Druid of NATO-ness. You're not even casting anything. Dang it. Be right back getting more chips. The chips. I must have more chips. Dinner, dinner. Dinner, 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 dinner. I will have Hurricane 2 eventually. Level 25.
Which ones have
Unravel his head. Ooh, Gremlin. Yeah, people keep joining and leaving this game over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Level 26, more tornadoes. Clancy's brand, and they are Mesquite BBQ. Mesquite BBQ. That's BBQ, sir. BBQ. I'm sure Deviant Brute knows all about some BBQ because he's grilling some steaks. Got them steaks grilling. I'll give you some tornadoes, Diablo. I heard you like tornadoes, Diablo. Greaves. Ooh, mine. Yes, excellent. Ear haunches I shall take. You don't gotta tell me twice. I'll go and make some rice. I, Mala, will tell you all about things that you don't have.
Take a break. I just, I kind of.
It actually, we recently did start to get Aldi's around here. But since I work at Kroger, I've practically never been in one. I went in like once or twice just to see like what's going on, but they're really weird. Like the cashiers are sitting down. They don't bag your stuff for you. There's they seem like they're kind of like engineered for small, like quick runs to the grocery store. You know, they're not. It's not supposed to be like a big deal, I guess. Like it's kind of like a thing that you just go in there and you get something real quick and then you leave.
Nothing will stand.
And swing. mean, their techniques are very interesting. Like one of the things that they do that I noticed to save time on stocking is they don't stock. So anything that comes in with a anything that comes in like a box, anything that comes in like a prepackaged shipper, or you know like you can just kind of like pop open the box and like sit it on the shelf. Like that's all they do. They just pop open the box and sit it on the shelf. Like I don't think there's any assigned positions for anything. I don't even really think that they have a planogram of like where things are supposed to go. They literally just open up boxes, put the boxes on the shelf, and that's about it. They don't even take them off the pallets. Like they have their shelves set up specifically so that if like a shipper comes in, like a big shipper that's on a pallet, that they just sit it down like in the spot, and that's it. They just leave it. They probably rotate it around if it has multiple sides, but I figure that's about as far as they go. I mean, yeah, it sounds German. It's definitely an odd one, that's for sure. I mean, I could totally see it as like kind of like an intermediary between like a Kroger and a 7-Eleven. You know, like a 7-Eleven has stuff, but it's really expensive, and Kroger has stuff, but you know, sometimes you just don't feel like going to the grocery store, or the grocery store is closed. Like if Aldi were open 24 hours a day, I could almost see it being like a 7-Eleven killer, because they have so much more stuff than 7-Eleven. And they are very convenient in the way that they do their business. +2 to Solar Creeper, +2 to Rabies. 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 I'm actually halfway considering that. It's got 2 sockets in it. I could put a soul, what is it, Tal Soul? I don't have a soul rune sitting on me. Yick. You got another D key and an H key? Why are you farming H keys when I got so many H keys, Boro? I give you like 10. I got 21 H keys, sir. Well, I mean, I guess you could trade them for T keys. I don't know. I'm just messing. You know, somebody told me that you have a better chance of getting keys if there's more people in the game. I don't know if you, I don't know if maybe you could, like, come into some games where people are gonna be there for a little while and farm while they're, you know, doing their thing. Like, maybe look for some, like, Hell Act 1 games or something, and, I don't know. Yeah, something like that, you know. Like whatever you can do that actually there'll be some people around to poison snakes. Oh yeah, snakes are a pain in the butt. The freaking charge. The charge is a ton of damage. In hell, their charge can like one-shot you. Even my paladin that has 50% physical damage reduction and tons of damage resist, even he has trouble with them sometimes. Because they not only do they charge and they hit you for massive physical damage, they also, you know, they also have that magic damage bone spear. So, I mean, you could always use a carrion wind or something. You don't have you have a carrion wind laying around, Boro? I probably have a carrion wind laying around somewhere. So like 55% poison resist. Or you could use some venom grips. Venom grips also have like ridiculous poison grips on resistance on them. It's a pair of gloves. It's not only does it have massive amounts of poison resistance, it also has poison max poison resistance increase of 5%, I believe. So you go up from 75 to 80%, and then it also has a massive amount of poison resistance on it too. I think I have a pair of venom grips laying around on somebody. I mean, it's just a temporary thing while you're farming Neolithak. It's not that big of a deal. They're low level, no strength requirement. I think they have 5% crushing blow on them or something. Oh, Neolithak is all about precision. I've noticed the easiest way to kill Neolithak is to be precise, like cutting a scalpel. You want to get in there, you want to kill Neolithak without killing any of his minions. And it works amazingly. You can take off one Soge, sir. I don't know how you got 2 Soges. I ain't even seen one my whole ladder, and I've been playing like non-stop since the ladder started. You terrible person, you. Pally and Sorceress. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I don't understand why. They're not easy to come by at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. It still makes to this day. Just makes no sense to me that Sojas are cheap. Like, you can literally play non-stop for like freaking 2 months and not find a single one. Let's see here. Got a rabies druid in here. I need to get to level 30. Level 30.
D2R. 63 customers.
Should be a breeze. Depends on what druid you played, of course, but some druids better than others. I feel like the Hurricane Druid is just overpowered in a lot of ways. Built properly, you're essentially immune to elemental damage. The only element that you even have to worry about as a NATO Druid is poison and physical. So, you make sure you've got max poison and physical resistance, and a good shield with nice blocking. And usually you're like invincible. You just gotta make sure you recast your cyclone armor every now and then to make sure that all your elemental damage is being absorbed. I've killed Hell Ancients on a lot of characters. I'm pretty sure I killed Hell Ancients on my NATO Druid at some point. I had one a long time ago. I originally, just as a laugh, I was going to build a character around Arctic Blast. Yes, I built an entire character around Arctic Blast. And Arctic Blast is just awful. It is just dirt awful. And even completely maxed out with all synergies, it's just still dirt awful. But thankfully, when you build a Arctic Blast Druid, you notice that one of the synergies is Hurricane and the other synergy is Cyclone Armor. So building up Arctic Blast becomes a kind of a good thing, because if you build Arctic Blast, you will build Hurricane. And so I ended up with a Hurricane / Arctic Blast Druid, and it was hilariously bad. The Arctic Blast was. But the Hurricane was great. I mean, it gave me something to do while my Hurricane was murdering everything. I remember he was practically unkillable in PvP. I would go into games with like sorceresses, and they would have like max lightning and max cold and stuff like that, and I would just stand there and do this. And they couldn't touch me. And then eventually one of them logged out of their sorceress and went and got a barbarian and killed me, but I thought it was funny being immortal. Immortal. I already got a good shield lined up for this character too. As soon as he hits level 31, I'm gonna give it to him. Got a Moser's Blessed Circle. He can use that for a while. That'll max out his resists. I'm gonna throw 2 P diamonds in there too, just for laughs. You know, it's hard to remember everything from back then, but I do remember having several plus elemental skill charms by the time I got to hell. I'm not sure where I got them from. Whether I found them on my own or someone gave them to me. What's up, Diego? His real name is Diego. What's up, Diego? Neverworld was AFK for 3 hours because he had to run to the store to buy more barbecue chips. No webcam. Looks like it froze up. Huh. Sometimes my webcam does this, and it's really obnoxious. Guess no webcam. I really wish I had bought a different webcam. This webcam has been nothing but trouble for me ever since I got it. It's just, I don't understand what the hell is wrong with the dang thing. I mean, it's not like it's a bad webcam, it's just... your guess is as good as mine. I'm still waiting on them Doge coins to level up, sir. Man, you've got the worst gas today, Flo. I swear. I don't know what you ate. But it's awful. It's downright awful. Can't turn down a mana potion. No, it's the same one I've been leveling up. It's my my NATO druid. He's level 27. I'm just working on getting him up. Gotta level him up. I figure it was time to start working on him. He's been sitting there for a little while. He's been waiting patiently, like a good little druid, playing with his little wolvies and his little vine creepers, and then I gotta take him out for a spin.
What do you need?
What do you need? I don't know.
All right. So serpent skin armor is probably worth 30 or 12. 30. That's all I was about to say. 35k. Anywhere 35k in normal. That's for sure. All right, let's go. Evil demon hut of demonness. Come on, Merc, let's go. Crush Beast. Can't wait till I have Hurricane. And I can be overpowered. Many words were spoken of the NATO Druid. The Druid of NATO. He bust through the barricades. He tore down the walls that separated reality. Ah. Stop poisoning me. It's the one thing I don't have resistance to. Quit it. Hey, where's my Merc? No, come back, Merc.
Evening.
Voiceovers? Who does voiceovers? Neverworld thought for sure that this was the end. But little did he know, the Dogecoin was about to rise to $7,000 a coin. Shortage in Doges was a true thing of the past. As the Doges became more and more popular, supply could not keep up with demand, and Doges were everywhere. And as such, Doge became the new currency for the entire world. And those who had owned Doge before the Great Uprising did become true leaders of men. But not all was right with Neverworld. For he lamented giving those 238 Doge coins to Ginger Gaming Mentor, for that would have made him the most powerful man in all of existence. But instead, the wealth was shared, and Ginger Gaming Mentor also became powerful. And little did he know that he would become a PvP god and murder Neverworld everywhere he went, no matter what game he was in. Neverworld feared for his life as Ginger Gaming Mentor collected Neverworld's ears on several mules, never throwing a single one away for fear that he wouldn't be able to find them again. He sold several of Neverworld's ears on the internet for several thousand Dogecoin. And people began to wear Neverworld's ears around their necks as a sign of loyalty to the Ginger Gamer. The Doge. I guess I have that recorded. I mean, you can clip it if you want to. I'm pretty sure everybody has the ability to clip stuff if that's what you'd like. It's something somewhere on the page. It's like a little clip button, and you can choose the duration and whatnot. Go ahead and clip it, Neverworld, just for yourself. You can listen to it over and over. It'd be the beginning to your movie. The Neverworld movie. Neverworld's rise to power was a long and struggling one, and not always did he have what he needed. I got tornadoes in my bones. And the dogs keep farting all in my home. It is so stinky. It smells so bad. I really, really am getting quite mad. Smells like they pooed it right on the floor. And you look around, but you don't see anything more. How can a fart be so raunchy? I really don't know. It's crazy, yes, you see. My tornadoes won't go through the wall. What kind of tornadoes are these? I need larger nados. I wonder if Alt F4 will still close the game. We control everybody. I need a F5 tornado. Well, I gotta upgrade. Get from me, you heathens! Nature. You know, if the druid gets hot during the summer, he can always just cast some tornadoes. Cool himself off. Level 27, Boro. I got a bunch of gear I'm waiting on. I've got some Tear Haunch Greaves. I've got several nice amulets and like druid circlet thingies. You know, nothing like super amazing, but like still good enough that I'm excited for them. I got a +1 armor I'm waiting on, Spirit Shroud. I've got I've got a lot of little things I'm just waiting on. I've got a Dark Clan Crusher or whatever that cudgel is that's +1 or +2 to all druid skills. I need to get that. I can't remember who I dropped that on. Juggles the Kraken. Crown Shield of all resistances +10. Boom, 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 boom. Catapult, catapult, yeah, catapult. Break the door, Merc. Yeah, boy. Not enough manta. I mean, if I want a PvP, I'm not like super concerned with it right now. Later on, I'll think about trying to get his faster cast rate up and whatnot. Right now, as you can see, I'm not really having much trouble breaking through targets. I'm level 27 in Act 5 normal. And I'm ripping the targets apart with multiple people that keep entering and leaving the games. Only thing I'm having trouble with right now is mana, but I mean that's pretty much the norm. Maltier? I don't know. What is Prudence? I do have a Mal sitting around. Prudence. D2. Maltier. 2 sockets. Somebody put it in a sacred armor. You know, it's funny, I did have a 2-socket sacred armor earlier. Faster hit recovery, all resistances. It's level 66 though, that's pretty high. It's really high actually. I mean later on I guess maybe. I have to remember that recipe. That'd be a good, easy recipe to make for some mercenaries and stuff. Mala. Mala, I need the potions. Please, Mala. As many potions as you can give me. Let's see, I'm level 27, so 2 levels I can use the Tear Haunch Greaves. 1 level, I can use the Spirit Shroud armor, so that'll be nice. +1 to all skills with them all replenish life. And magic damage reduced by 9, that's actually pretty nice. Cannot be frozen. I've also got Moser's Blessed Circle, level 31. And then this is going to be for my mercenary, I'll give him the gold skin, so he has all the resistances. And then I've also got freaking Frostburn gauntlets here for... Yeah, this will work out great. I'm going to put some of this stuff on me since I'm like really close to leveling.
magical ones. Oh wait, some of that's in there. A real person.
Yeah.
And you saw a real person.
I need to grab 2 perfect diamonds for my Mosher's Blessed Circle. That way I'll have all the resistances I need. Between the tier haunches with all resistances plus 10 and the Mosher's Blessed Circle, which already has 25, by the way. And then on top of that, I'll put 2 P diamonds in there so it'll be even higher. This would be fun to use that just for laughs. And what other item did I have sitting around? Ah, yes. The +1 elemental skills, +1 hurricane helmet, which is level 30 exactly. Gloom. I mean, all I need to do is kill ancients, and I can start working bail runs. You want to come give me the ancients waypoint? I want to see if I can kill them on my own, though. I'm working my way there, slowly. It's gonna take me a little bit of time. I'm gonna make it on my own. It'd be nice to have Anya before I run in there. $49. What's that one do? I don't think I've ever looked at that rude word. Not even once. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying I don't think I've ever seen it. Nice. Some Vidalis boots. Not sure what's up with this necromancer man, but he went AFK and he never came back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. God, leave my freaking spirit alone. Sweet. Alright, I should have enough to wear that now. And one more level and I can use the boots, the Frostburn gauntlets. That'll be a nice little combination. That'll give me some resistances, faster run walk. Some nice strength and dex. Yeah, sure. I had a druid club waiting around, but yeah, spiritual would work.
Good afternoon.
Guess I could always make one. See if I had a four-socket sword. Pretty easy recipe. Oh, that's you? Do you want a death spade axe, sir? Just throw it on the ground like it's trash.
Throw the trash on the ground while I was doing the pile. While I was doing it.
Bom, 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 bom. I won't be beating anybody with it, so. Yeah, suck. Calm it down, Mr. Moon Lords. Calm it down. Chimichoo chonga. Who doesn't need a pirate hat shop? $7 for pirate hats? Sold. Sold. What you need to do is you sell the hats for $7 and then sell the eye patches for $35. And that's what you call business. That's some dang old business. Business. Oh, I didn't see somebody named Jambi J3MBIE shot me a follow. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Kind of looks like I was about to say Jamie. Good lord, targeting my NATOs is a little difficult. I'm gonna have to get used to NATO targeting systems. Targeting NATO engaged. You pretty much just gotta get in their face. Like, it's like the best way to do it. You just like get real close. Just be rude. You like some twisters? I got twisters. Twisty, 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 twists, twisty, twisty, twists. You can't see me. The stream's in the dark. Wouldn't I at least be illuminated by the glow of my monitor? Honestly, I'm pretty sure I know how to fix the camera issue, but I know for a fact that I'd have to cut the stream. So I'm really not interested in cutting the stream. I mean, I don't really think there's any way I can fix it otherwise. Maybe if I swap it to something else and then swap it back. Let's see if that works. It's freaking weird because I know if I open it up in 5 times, dang. If I open it up in Logitech, which is the software that it came with, I guarantee you it'll work. So the camera's not broken. The camera's just being a butt face. Let's try this. And then this. And then unplug it and plug it back in. And voila. Properties, deactivate, activate. Hey! Look at me fixing stuff, like some sort of fixer of things and stuff. Although everything, all my settings are wrong now, which, yeah, of course. Nothing ever wants to stay how I actually set it. It's never allowed to stay.
She sent you a text.
Yay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Mm-mm. 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 Diddly 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 doo. Dun 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 doo. Mm-mm. 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 Now you guys are wishing I was gone again. But like, Lord, he back. That old ugly face. That old ugly face Starwood head is. Well, trust me, Boro, they kill you a lot. That's kind of what Tomb Vipers do. They're kind of OP. They really are. I'm not even gonna lie. That charge and them freaking weird attacks they have are just kind of broken. Did you want me to get you them gloves? I'm pretty sure I can find those gloves if you need them. I know you're probably wearing faster cast gloves or something, but at least for killing Neethalac, it might be worthwhile. I don't know where this guy disappeared to. Hope he's alright. I mean, I feel bad about leaving him, but at the same time, you know, he's been gone a long time. He's been gone a long time, a lonely, long time. mean, don't farm keys on EXP. How about that? Why don't you go level up first, and then get a fresh level, and then farm your keys? Gotta use your brain. Use your brain. You know, like I don't. Or I should. I should use my brain. I mean, it's there. You can't even take a little wind.
That's a lot of fun. And it's funny, just every start
I think undead Stygian dolls are the worst monsters in the game. Souls are easy to counter. Undead Stygian dolls are not as easy to counter. Tomb Vipers are also easy to counter. You just, I mean, you just don't. Although they are bugged in Neelithak's temples, Neelithak's temple, the Tomb Vipers are actually bugged. There's a whole bug involving the Tomb Vipers where if you stand on their corpse after they died while charging, you'll instantly die. They'll charge you over and over and over again. You'll literally hear the sound effect of an infinite loop of charges, and then all your HP will just drain away to nothing, and you'll die. Do yourself a favor. Don't stand on any of those corpses. Doom Vipers, don't walk on them. Don't even walk near the corpse, because there's a very good chance that if you kill a Tomb Viper, the Tomb Viper's corpse can be bugged. Hero, Neelithak did this to me. You need resistances. I got you. I mean, resistances are important.
So, salutations.
Are you using a full towels, or are you using just like couple pieces of the towels? 'Cause if you're using full towels, you should actually have pretty decent resistances. Ah, well, that would explain it.
Thank you. Good evening.
Because I know for a fact that all those end game sets give massive resistances when you put them completely together. Those sets are actually set up to be like all you would need. Like, you don't necessarily need anything else other than towels. I mean, you're not going to be some godlike or ridiculous sorceress, but it is more than enough to get the job done. Well, I don't know what to tell you about the lag, sir. I do know if you have faster cast, you can avoid the stun locks. Monsters don't even have a chance to hit you if you're fast enough. Do you have like 100% faster cast or 200% faster cast? Are you running cap or? Alright.
I can't believe she actually went.
I need to find the waypoint at the very least so I can move on to another game. Can you imagine if you just entered an area and there was like frickin' background music? You'd be like, hold up. Just a minute here. It's like, you're just like, hey. What's going on in here? You like leave the room and the background music stops. You enter the room and it starts back up again. I don't need that right now. Alright, waypoint achieved. Let's go ahead and go create game. Act 5. Ancients. Create. I don't have the Ancients waypoint, but I've got Crystalline. That's all I need. Let's go, my army. I always thought it was cool in a lot of like older like Dungeons and Dragons games and stuff. You know, druids could not wear anything made out of metal. Had to be natural. So I guess a crystal sword would qualify as natural, right? And there were loopholes, like, you know, druids couldn't wear like full plate mail and stuff, but there were like armors that were made out of like bug chitin and like various things that weren't metal. Is this it? Yes, Glacial Trail. Good, one more level and I can use my helmet and my amulet. Be looking pretty sweet. And one more level and I'll have Hurricane. So that's sweet. Level 2 Hurricane at that. I tell you, builds were a lot more interesting back before you could reset your character. Man, you had to like plan out your skill points. You had to think about it in advance, write it down on a sheet of paper, like figure out what the numbers were gonna be. Building a Hurricane Druid was a pain in the butt. Because you couldn't put any points into Fissure or Molten Bolt or any of that. You had to hold off on putting your points in until you got to at least Twister, and Twister's awful. So you kind of had to hold off until Tornado. So for like a good 20 freaking 4 levels, you're just useless. Only thing you can build is like the sub skills, like Oak Sage and even Solar Creeper's level 24. So pretty much you're stuck with Oak Sage. Just Oak Sage. Evil urns. I love evil. Oh, only one monster out of that evil urn. That was terrible. Chimmy was batting at Bear's nose. Did you see that? Bear was sniffing Chimmy, and she was going like that. I beat you up. I beat you up, sucker! Who farted? Bear did a whole heckin' fart. I'd heard it sounded like he's got butt cheeks. Bear, do you got butt cheeks? I think Bear does got butt cheeks. Oh yeah, hold on. Merc leveled up. Merc can use new armor. Come here, Merc Alert. Take this gold skin. Bam. I'll put that to good use.
I need a key.
Nobody joined my ancient so far. I'm sad. I thought for sure people would be lining up. They were like, ancients, let's go! 32019 shooter. For one job. Sweet. Better resistances too? Is that why you got it? The beginning of the journey. The beginning of the journey. Ah, 20% lightning. Oh, you're a lightning sorceress. Okay. Lightning sock. I was considering building a lightning sorceress, a very weird one. For the silliest things. How'd you get your infinity, Boro? Trade for it? $1580 sacred armor. That's pretty sweet. How many sockets? Holy crap, that's a nice charm. I'll take a frickin' 12% faster hit recovery, 26% lightning resist charm. I mean, 4 open socket, 1580 sacred is really nice. It's kind of a crappy base for some characters because it has such high strength requirement, but you know, if you're going to put it on a character who's going to build strength anyway. Exactly. If you're going to put it on a character who's going to build strength anyway, it's worth it. What's up, sucker? Look at that. As if perfect timing, he shows up right when I get to the Ancient's Way. What crossed your mind, sir? I mean, yeah. I could see, Ooh, okay. Ow. Ouchies. I mean, you could also hunt for some plus all res charms. Find like 5 or 6 plus 5 plus 4 all res charms. You'd be in good shape. These things are sweet. I actually have 4 or 5 on my paladin, believe it or not. Alright. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. Why would you re-roll a 4 with 11 to all life? You're a very silly sir. It's not always about getting perfect stuff, Boro. If you've got a 411 in hand, I'd hang on to the 411. Maybe if I had like a whole inventory full of 411s, you know, then I'd go for a perfect, but I don't know. I mean, even if you're talking about trading it, I still wouldn't do it. Just hang on to it. I like to hang on to my stuff. I see. I don't do any trading over there, so I don't even know. Ralrune. Chimmy choo choo chong. Oh, that's right. I can wear my helmet now. Haha. Yes. Look at my badass blue antlers. I know y'all jealous. These blue antlers look awesome. And they give me +1 to my NATO. +1 to NATO. Massive hurricane. I thought I was a fly. Why are you teasing me? Be careful of them things. Don't shine those in people's eyes. Don't shine them near people's eyes. They may look like they're just a single little dot, but they're not. When you look at them in the dark, you'll see that they actually branch out into multiple little dots and they're too small for you to see. And the multiple little dots that are around the edges go into people's eyes, even if you don't intend them to. I know, because when I was a little kid, I used to play with them things all the time. I used to have one when I was a kid that had all these little attachments. Woogie. I used to have this one when I was a kid that had all these little attachments on it. And you could shine the laser through it and it would make like snowflakes on the walls and like little raindrops and all sorts of cool things. Like literally you could make like just about anything. It came with like 30 different little attachments. And like a skull. There was like a Halloween pumpkin. All sorts of cool things. Those things go pretty far too. You can like shine them out the window on somebody's house, all the way across the street, down the yard, down the road. Some of them are really powerful. It's got to be up this way then. It's the only way left. Well, there's actually 2 ways left.
See it on there?
It's on my neck. The joys of the laser pointer. When I was a kid, I brought mine to school, and I accidentally lost it on the school bus. And some other kid found it and started shining it in the bus driver's eyes while the bus driver was driving. And since I was the one who had a laser pointer at school that day, I was called to the principal's office. And they were going to expel me on the spot for blinding the bus driver and trying to make the bus driver crash. And I had to explain to them that I lost the laser pointer and I didn't have it anymore. And I still got written up for bringing a laser pointer to school, and apparently they found the kid who took my laser pointer and they never gave it back. It was a whole thing. I always feel really bad about it because I remember I brought it to school and I had this really cool teacher. He was one of my favorite teachers, and I remember very specifically, I was shining it in his eyes, or near his eyes anyway, and he asked me to stop. And being the pure little crap of a little child I was, I just kept shining it in his eyes anyway. And he never got mad at me. But you know, I always felt bad about it later, because I was being a right little crap. He had this big old mustache.
At last, the summit of Mount Ariat.
Want to rush one of your tunes? Yeah, if you need a rush, Boro, just let me know. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a rush. I don't have like teleport on every single character I own, but I'll certainly try and get you through as fast as I can. What character do you want to rush up? I'm waiting on him because he's, I think he needs normal ancients. A Berberdin? I don't know. Keep getting all these emails now for like various services on like my YouTube and Twitch channels, like Sprizzy and like some company that wants to like me to promote their website or something. I don't know. It's interesting getting all these little offers now. I built something and people want a piece of it, I guess. What's up, Woogie? You have an idea for a new video? The story time. I already got level 7 Hurricane. I know y'all's jealous. And then he left immediately. Alright, let's go run some bail runs, get our character up a little bit. We got some other equipment waiting around for us, just in case. See if we can find something that's actually got some people in it. I guess this'll do. Well, this bot seems to be, not... Oh, wait, no, never mind. In multiple languages. He's got his stuff in multiple languages. I was like, isn't that German? And then it switched to, what I'm assuming was some type of Latin American. And then after that, it switched to a, English. Yeah, that's German, isn't it? Kein Schleichen. And then Viena Vida, that's interesting. I need to go grab some P diamonds to put in this shield. No reason to use it if I'm not going to beef it up with resistances. That was the whole point of putting it on. Moser's Blessed Circle. Hopefully, between the resistances on this shield and some of the other all-resist items that I have laying around, I'll be alright for Hell difficulty. Or Nightmare difficulty. What's up, Boogie? The Cavalier. Okay. Is that the one in Virginia Beach?
Yeah. I know we've been planning to go somewhere a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You wanna hear some stories that happened there?
When you guys going?
August here. You might be coming with us.
August.
I'm on vacation.
Huh. How long are you gonna stay?
Probably one night. The rooms are really expensive.
One night.
Do you want to pay $4,500 a night?
4,500.
Or not 45.
You're not paying.
$400.
You're not paying cat hair, girl. Look at all that white cat hair all over your shirt.
It's heckin'.
Heckin' Bobeckin cat hairs. I'm gonna pull you in the camera. How about that?
I won't let you.
Shing, here's an arm. Ow. I'll eat it.
Yeah, there's apparently a cat. Or they have a pool there, and we probably aren't gonna eat in the restaurant.
Alright, well, don't get haunted out.
there's a legend of the little girl in a pool room.
Uh
That
huh.
lost her cat. So she drowned.
Uh huh. She might eat you. Okay.
No.
I can't.
Now the cat.
No, you're not gonna eat me. You're not gonna eat me.
And now the cat roams the hall. And you can hear it meowing at night. So I'm gonna try to stay up all night. Grandma might be coming.
Candoliga. Dragon's Chang Spear, I believe is what that is. Hey, be nice. Stop. 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 And you wonder why I bite her. Quit it. Quit it. I'm gonna rip off this whole arm. You don't need this arm. I'm gonna rip it straight off your. Give me the arm. I'm gonna rip it right off. What is this? Norm Bale 424. Let's go in a tornado. Standing in a NATO, standing in a NATO, standing in a NATO, standing in a NATO. Jealous of my blue antlers. Super dead. Super amazing. Yes. Oh yeah, did I put my amulet on? I didn't put my amulet on. Hell yeah. Now I got level 10 NATO. I mean the hurricane. And level 12 NATO. Sorceress is telekinesing everything up. Ooh, nice. You gonna build a druid with that? It's non-F. I mean, you can still up it and use it until you find an F one. It's still a freaking OP weapon. Although, if you're really trying to build a Fury Druid, I think I have like the best one. Norm Bale 425. Well, I have pretty much the best Fury Druid weapon, like bar none, like best in slot, whatever you want to call it. Lucifer was playing a Fury Druid earlier, and he had the Ethereal Tomb Reaver Cryptic Axe, and that's probably the best weapon bar none for Druid. And he Zotted it, and he also put two very, very nice jewels in there. So it has like 90% IAS. Freaking awesome. Awesome item. Yeah, it has to be Eth, I think, to be best in slot. Because other than that, the second best is Breath of the Dying. And I got one of those too. Currently, my Paladin has the Tomb Reaver axe, and my my Paladin's Merc is using the Breath of the Dying. So, yeah, I know. I do it all the time. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. All the NATOs in the world, all the NATOs on the world. Oh, you did? You made a Breath of the Dying from that? Well, that's a really good druid, fairy druid item, if that's what you're looking to make. I mean, the rib cracker can be your mid-level item until you manage to get yourself a better, well, you know, level up. Of course, if you're just power leveling all your characters to max, I mean, there's really no reason to go for mid-level gear. I'm one of those people who loves to actually level up his characters and play around with low-level gear and stuff. So, I mean, if I plan on making a druid, it'd be fun to play around with a rib cracker. I feel like that's kind of I don't know. That seems a little odd. Norm Bale 425. The aren't you gonna have you're not gonna have any other characters to play on? I feel like Diablo is one of those games where people play on multiple characters, like no matter what. I mean, even if you take all the gear you find for other characters and sell it, I mean, usually you can't kill Ubers and farm keys with the same character, unless you manage to get yourself an Enigma. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really think Enigmas are gonna be easy to come by when it comes to Diablo II Resurrected. I feel like what we're used to right now with all these items just raining from the heavens on a regular basis is not going to be the case in Diablo II Resurrected. I think they're going to be very serious about curtailing the massive amount of bots, and so it's mainly going to be self-found gear. I think bots are still going to exist, don't get me wrong, but there's not going to be all this free gear floating around that there is in this game. I feel like you're going to need to plan your character according to the fact that most of these high-level rune words and whatnot are not going to be readily available right away. Titan's Vault. Wow, a whole bunch of like no good gear. 2-7. Yeah, you know, it's probably one of the silliest things that I really want to see, and it might sound silly to some people, but like I really want to see this. I want to see the frickin' lobby. I want to see the BattleNet lobby, the new BattleNet lobby. I want to know what the new BattleNet lobby looks like. I want to know what the how they do the games, the like all the features. I really kind of want to see the online, just the online presence in general. Like I'm super curious about this because out of all the things of the game, like let's say they keep the game exactly the same, the lobby is something that they have kind of free license on, and they can change however they want. They don't need to keep the lobby the same. So that whole thing with the lobby, you know, could look entirely different than it does right now. We could be looking at a completely redesigned lobby with new chat windows and all sorts of cool stuff, and I'm kind of excited to see what they come up with. I, for one, am not going to be sad to see the old lobby go. The old lobby was not the greatest. Like I said, I am rather interested to see what they come up with. Messerschmitt's Reaver! Oh no, Brain Hue. Brain Hue! That's exactly what I meant. I saw unique and I clicked on it, don't judge. God, she kills the frickin', she kills Bale too fast. Like, way too fast. Like, we can hardly even get there in time. Dude needs to put a delay on his Bale killing. Alright, so once I hit 42, I can use these Ellie charms. Ooh. You made Chinese yummy? See, I'm kind of torn between this two to elemental. 2 to elemental 10% faster cast. That's really all it has on it. And then I also have this +1 with all resistances 16 with cold 30. I mean, granted, I'll lose +1 to my elemental tree, and I'll lose the 10% faster cast, but I'll gain a huge amount of resistances. I don't know what's worth it. I'm not really having problems with resistances right now, so I guess that's my answer. My freaking little druid looks badass with this little blue helmet. Superior Fang Helm. Find item, blah. 429. What are you selling, stalker? TS Iceman. All the tornadoes and twisters and hurricanes can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna spam it all. Can't even move 'cause I got stuns for days. Mwahaha. Dude, he does. Especially since it's a blue goat pelt. Stunned. I got 313 mana now. That's pretty good. The mage, the Frostburn Gauntlet's doing their job, giving me my plus percentage to mana. Rogue's Bow! Hey, Rogue's Bow. Too bad it's level 20. $202 poison damage. Holy crap. 430? Dingus dingus poo. Twisty, twisty, twisters. All them twisty, twisters. Twisty, twisty, twisters and twisted all around. Nothing gets to live, nothing gets to breathe. Gonna kill it all with hurricanes and leaves. The Eye of the Storm. 431. No!
I was about to go up. Oh. I thought you had to take actions for a hot second.
What you selling, sucker? Yes, Flo?
Impossible.
Yes, Flo?
I can't.
Get out the way of the portal.
Impossible.
I hit the button. What are y'all trying to do? Stunned. That's right. What are you trying to do? Oh yeah, stunned. What's that? Oh yeah, stunned. Y'all thought you could get away with it, but no you can't, cause now you're stunned. Stunned. NATO. He's living up to his name. He's living up to his name. Alright, one more run, and I think I'm done for the night. I have to work night shift. Poopy night shifts. But I'm probably going to do a rerun of Diablo II Resurrected footage again if any of you guys are interested. Maybe you haven't seen it before. And, you know, while I'm at work, I'll be paying attention to chat. I basically just kind of have it open, and it's there. So it's not like I'm staring at it or anything, but at the same time, it's, if
Impossible.
you want to chat, I'll be there. I figure it's a cool way to review the footage, and that way if you guys and gals have any questions, I can answer them. You know, I might not always be as prompt as if I'm sitting here in this chair, but, you know, I'll still be there to actually talk, which is pretty cool. Stun locked. Killing Bale. Initiate Bale killing in 3, 2, 1. Killing. Teleport to Bale. Kill Bale. 8.2 seconds. Bale is too far away. Gleam Scythe Falchion. Berserker's Helm. Kind of interested in this blade, though. No good. All resistance is 7. Ooh. The hell was that? Alright, guys and gals. I'm going to do a rerun of tonight's episode, so it's only about 4 hours. And then after that will be the rerun of the Diablo II Resurrected footage if you're interested in watching it. You can always check out that footage on your own if you want to. It is on my YouTube page, Alpha D2R. Yeah. Just type that in. That's a link to my Diablo II Resurrected footage. I do have some 4K footage up there of the Amazon and the Sorceress, so if you're interested in seeing that, that's a pretty cool thing to see. And like I said, I'll be here live to chat with you guys and gals. I'm gonna go get ready for work. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep watching.